lose my nails. This bit right here. There's one with an apple. Apple, 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 apple. And there's one with a sword. Sword, 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 sword. But I think that the purple and the gold is beautiful. And this series is by Stephanie Archer. It is a fantasy series. A fantasy series. A fantasy series. About magic. About magic. Her name is Evangeline, and the other character is Jax. And it's about different cards as such, like tarot cards and magic people that exist in the cards or part of the cards. And this series technically comes after the Caraval series, which I love. So we've got an apple, an apple, an apple, an apple, an apple. We've got a wolf, a wolf, a wolf, a wolf, a wolf. We've got a sword, a sword, a sword, and another wolf. And in the middle we have a paw print, a paw print, a paw print. And if you have read this series, you'll only understand if you read the series, so it's not a spoiler. But why? We never find out. So that is my first book. My second one is my favourite special edition that I have. And I know there are some mixed views about this book, but I like it. I liked the movie. I'm not very into drama between actors and what's going on. I know that I should be, but I appreciate that the film was good and that there are issues with people in the film. But I liked the book. I like Colleen Hoover because she got me into reading. So if you read, shush, I don't want to hear your opinion. You can tell me about the drama, but I'm not going to rise to it. Okay. So this is It Ends With Us. It Ends With Us. It Ends With Us. By Colleen Hoover. Colleen Hoover. And do you want to know why it's my favourite? This is why. Can you see how beautiful these edges are? They are stunning. So it says, it stops here with me and you. It stops here with me and you. It ends with us. It ends with us. It ends with us. And then I have a signature it is a novella, but it comes after the series. It's like a Christmas special. So it doesn't really give you anything of the actual story, it just gives you more. And it is beautiful. I don't know if you can see the gold foiling, because it is dark in here, dark in here, dark in here, but I didn't want to turn the light on because it is too bright. Too bright. But this is Spectacular, Spectacular by Stephanie Garber. Stephanie Garber. Spectacular, Spectacular by Stephanie Garber. And it has a shop. It is Mr. Garland's toy chest. Mr. Garland's toy chest. It's got a ballerina and a hat. I'm not going to spoil it, but it has a hat and a Christmas tree and a Christmas tree. This comes after the Caraval series. The Caraval series about Della. That's all I'm going to say, because I don't want to say the love interest, just in case you haven't watched, nope, read it. And I want to show you some inside of it. Look at this. How stunning. From the library of you, from the library of you. And let's find some artwork. Look at this. Oh my goodness, you cannot see it. Look how beautiful. And it goes throughout the whole book. It has drawings and different style pages. It's beautiful. There's not really much else I can say about this book apart from I have read every single one of Stephanie Garber's books and they are stunning. Okay, the next two have coincide, they go together. I also have the next two in the series on their way because I like to collect these ones. There is an orange one and a green one. Well, it's more like blue. But the first one is the first in the series, and it is the Shatter Me series by Tahara Murphy. I think that's how you say her name, Tahara Murphy. But look at the gold. Look at the edges. It is beautiful. This is about, it's very dystopian. If you liked like the Hunger Games, the Maze Runner, Divergent, very much Divergent, I would say that you will like this series. It isn't as adult fantasy, it's more, the more you read in the series, the more fantasy element comes in, but the first three in the series, which is Shatter Me, Unite Me, also have a fair few paperback special editions